Hello, I'm the Nostalgia Critic. I remember it so you don't have to. And welcome to another special edition DVD review. And may I remind you, there's no refund. Oh yeah, you should be moaning, because today we got Doomsday Machine! Oh, this is about as pretentious, sexist, and downright pointless a movie you could ever see in the sci-fi genre. It's corny, it's weird, it's downright savage at times. It made you buy the DVD, so there must be something good about it. Let's take a look at Doomsday Machine. First of all, you gotta love that score, right? Just put the conductor in front of a coffee maker and call it a soundtrack. We then cut to a super secret lab. Apparently it's so secret that they protect it with one entire guard. Dude, where's PETA on that one? You're all over Obama when he squashes a fly, and yet Super Kitty gets a free pass?
Well, there goes two of my lives!
So that's right. All of the problems in this movie can be traced back to one simple source. Cat! So in this maximum security resort, the spies come across a scientist going to work. And you'll never believe how she kills her. So, just to clarify, the most dangerous weapons in this movie so far are cats and pigtails. There can only be one organization to pull this off. The Littlest Pet Shop Assassins. So she meets up with her other spy friend and we see what their plan is. To break out Robbie the robot?
Danger, Will Robinson. I've been in here so long, I like men now.
Only Chairman Mao has the key to that lock. All we can do is to warn the rest of the world.
So the Chinese people, now speaking English for some reason, discover some sort of, well, doomsday machine, and figure out there's no way to stop it. This is my favorite, by the way. The lady spy takes off her fake black hair to reveal... real black hair! Wait, why did you need that? This brings us to a space station called Astra, where a press conference is going on talking about the astronauts' latest travel into space.
Gentlemen, it is T-minus 120, so we'll have to make this very brief. Colonel, why this trip to Venus? I understand it's over 160 million miles away.
Since 1965, our fixed satellites, our space stations, our lunar landing, and base established there several years ago, all these efforts have helped prepare us for the payoff of Phase 1, putting man on Venus.
Attention. Countdown is resumed from...
I swear, he interrupts my speeches on purpose, I swear to
Countdown
God.
is resumed from T-minus 120.
Why the astronauts take the long way to get to a planet?
Instead of hopping straight across to it.
Will Dr. Haynes contact operator...
God, couldn't you have held this meeting before a million things were going on? He can't get a word in.
How long will the journey take?
Barring unusual circumstances and planned explorations, we'll be gone 2 years.
Well, what do you consider unusual circumstances?
Anything we're not prepared for.
So in other words, unusual circumstances equals... unusual circumstances.
Flight crew, stand by.
That includes me, gentlemen.
What, that's it? That was like 5 minutes long! Who put this thing together? This is like the worst ran press conference in history!
And now, the president of Astra.
2 minutes ago, a nuclear bomb was dropped in the city of...
Mr. Howard, your toast just came out of the oven. Repeat, your toast just came out of the oven.
And seeing how I only scheduled 10 seconds for this meeting, that's all I have to tell you. Remember what I said, especially the part about breathing.
Report to security headquarters for reclassification.
Cruise ship went out with miniskirts. This is 1975.
Even if you kept up with your comic books, you ought to know what China's been fooling around with.
So the astronauts are escorted in their security Ford wagon and put on their finest ice cream man uniforms to go into space. But there's just one little hiccup.
You are to replace 3 of your crew with 3 other officers.
Women? Now I've heard everything.
Women? What, are they gonna paint the inside of the ship pink or put curtains on the windows? Next they'll be wanting to vote!
Colonel, this is ridiculous.
It's absolutely insane.
Personally, I think you're out of your minds.
Yeah, I mean, what kind of men would possibly want women on their 2-year absence away from humanity? You know, guys, a little clam bake in your sausage factory might not be such a bad idea.
What about the emotional stability of a mixed crew in deep space for over 2 years?
Colonel, we're quite stable.
No, you're not. Haven't you seen the dictionary in 1975? Women. Emotionally unstable, dishwashing baby makers. I'd like to see the passage of time prove me wrong!
This is Dr. Marion Turner, flight surgeon, microbiologist. Lieutenant Carlson, computer instrument tech and meteorologist.
Hi.
Major Bronsky, co-pilot, survival specialist.
We call her Scary Spice.
You haven't said anything yet, Doc.
What can you say, Colonel? It's a presidential order.
There must be worse fates, Colonel.
Ladies?
I don't believe it.
You know, there must be a practical side to having women.
You mean like having your socks washed?
And now, Prejudiced Joe's old-timey humor. Hey, what do you call a man who just lost all logic? A woman! How many women does it take to screw in a light bulb? Screwing a light bulb? That's a man's job. Get back to cooking. What do you call a woman who thinks she has the same rights as a man? A damn good comedian. Thank you, thank you. Now, let me talk about that wacky Martin Luther King Jr. I'll need my blackface for this one.
So they get suited up to go, roll some obvious stock footage, and finally shoot up into space. What, did a leprechaun piss in the earth today? What's with all the green?
Colonel, what about Dr. Perry?
But the doctor is having trouble breathing, so one of the women decides to give him some oxygen, despite the fact that they only have 1 minute before the thrusters kick in.
Major Bronsky, get into your seat. We fire in less than a minute. Major Bronsky!
Oh, I don't think she's in much danger. You guys did dress more like you're being shot out of a cannon as opposed to going into space, so I think she's well protected.
For heat exchanges and pressurization. Give status on sequencer units before program commit.
Yes, let a man open that for you. If you need help moving furniture or telling you how a football game works, we'll be happy to help you with that too.
Major Bronsky, Danny, 15 seconds.
Get your high-heeled spacesuit back to that lazy boy chair and push recline, damn it! Push recline! So they make the jump and they're on their way to Venus, but something still doesn't feel right.
They sure pushed us out of Earth orbit fast. I got a feeling there's something more than a war involved.
Yeah, like... No, how do you realistically top war? The women, of course, show a classic case of helmet hair, as they find it's not always easy to get along with their male counterparts.
And with only 3 personnel modules on this ship, we should get quite familiar with the routine.
What is this? Sophisticated Americans suffering from false modesty? In Russia, we are more mature.
Whoa! In Soviet Russia, jump cuts jump you!
Putting females together with a male animal in a cage like this. What are we supposed to do for the next 2 years? Breed?
Well, those Pentagon computers are pretty sharp.
Sending us 3 women?
Well, supposing China did destroy the world, there'd be nothing left for us to come back to.
So, yeah, they have a suspicion that the world might be doomed and that they might be the only ones left to repopulate the species.
Come on, Doc, you're space happy. You've been reading the pulps again. Doomsday? Get him. Well, I mean, you guys aren't taking him seriously, are you? Those chopstick jockeys couldn't come off with a planet buster, could they?
And now for the Asians! What do you call a Chinaman who can't fight? A moo-goo guy pansy. Oh, wait a minute. I can use my squinty-eye glasses and buck teeth for this one.
Hello.
Enjoy your shower?
Love your homemade water.
This looks like a job for some serious booty calling.
Would you care to join me on a tour of the ship? See what makes it tick?
T-minus 5 seconds to getting it on.
Let's cut out the games, huh? You know what's ahead of us. We're all going to be cozy together for a nice long time. Now why don't you relax and enjoy it?
Okay, we're watching a porno. I mean, think about it. The plot is, it's the end of the world, there's only a few men and women left on this ship, and they're forced to give in to their animal urges. Yeah, we rented a porno. And in light of that, I have no choice but to list the top 10 porno titles that this movie should have had.
Number 10.
In space, nobody can hear you fuck.
Number 9.
Star Wars.
Number 8.
The Titulator.
Number 7.
Voyage of the Starship Booby Prize.
Number 6.
The Dama-Matrix.
Number 5.
E.T. the Extra Titillating.
Number 4.
High Banger.
Number 3.
The Tight Stuff.
Number 2.
Babe Runner.
And the number 1 porno title that this movie should have had is...
Spaceballs. Play me off, Paul! So while the women look for something to wash everybody's socks with, one of the astronauts puts together what's going on.
This whole mess was unnecessary. I mean, bringing you women along. Some stargazer panicked and thought the world was going to end, didn't he? Figured a few people like you and me could do a rerun on Adam and Eve.
Yes, something like that.
I mean, the idea that a woman could do the same job as a man. It's so ridiculous. You want to fuck?
Look, Colonel, we're only doing what we were ordered to do, and if it doesn't suit you, well, I'm very sorry.
No, without your glasses, you're a very pretty doctor.
But another cockblock seems to get in the way. Oh, Cheech, it's just the Earth blowing up. You act like it's the end of the world or something.
My God. They did it. It's happened. Nuclear war.
You maniacs! You goddamn maniacs! You put me in the greatest position I've ever been in my life! Thank you! Thank you all to hell! Oh, shut up and make us a sandwich.
You shut up. Mason, when you... Shut up!
Told you they were unstable. So the Earth explodes, or cuts to a flaming orange, as the crew tries to figure out what to do next.
I want to live.
I want to live!
I think I got the space madness. Don't make me use this. One step closer, I'm warning ya!
Come on, Kurt, get a hold of yourself. We all want to live.
You seem very calm.
My years of training.
Say, what made you become an astronaut?
You ask because I'm a woman?
Yeah.
In my country, women follow the same professions as men.
Ha! As this movie's constantly proven over and over and over, that'll never catch on. Socks, wash them.
I was proud to be the only woman in a class with 6 men.
Oh? Well, don't you miss being a woman?
Yes, because a woman with a brain clearly isn't a woman. She's just a man without a penis. So they're forced to try and find a new route. But they have to think of it fast because even more problems keep popping up.
We can't afford 4 months. We've got to get there in less than 2. The Earth's explosion has tripled the radiation out there, and it's non-directional. We just can't shield it out.
Oh, it's mostly soft stuff, alphas and betas. The gamma concentration isn't critical.
Yes, I know, but 4 months exposure to it will mean just one thing. Sterilization.
Joke's on you, I'm already impotent.
Well, I'm lost, Doc. We can't land without fuel.
A few could. By stripping the ship, dropping the booster shell. Oh, I know it sounds ridiculous to say that the weight of a few people could affect the safety of a 50-ton ship, but I've checked and rechecked it on the computer, and there's no other answer.
Well, yes, that does sound silly. Preposterous, even. But I trust this movie's scientific understanding. I mean, anyone who decorates the ship to look like the inside of a Skittles bag clearly knows about space travel. And we don't need those women pressing up these butch colors.
Something else you wanted?
Uh-huh.
But James T. Cock finds he just can't keep his thrusters to himself anymore.
Don't your vibrations ever stop?
You know it has to be sooner or later.
But she fights him off, which doesn't make him too happy.
Say, school it, Mason. What are you trying to do?
Take your hands off her.
Bring up! Mason, I'm had it with you.
You straighten up or spend the next 2 months locked below.
So it's decided that the ship can only carry 3 people to their final destination, while the rest have to stay behind and be triple chow. So they're gonna let the computer decide who's the most logical to continue forward. Oddly enough, this gets the people acting a little crazy.
Started this trip, I had a whole world to choose from. No.
Now there's just me, huh? Just you and me.
Huh, glad she forgot about the whole punching thing.
What's the answer? Huh? You're out of order, Captain.
But they then find out that they weren't chosen to be kept alive, which causes Mr. Dick in Space to go crazy.
You're crazy, Kurt. You know that you're crazy. You don't want me.
It's disgusting.
Let's roleplay. It's the end of the world. We have to repopulate the human race. You slam yourself right into the air shaft button. Uh-oh.
Look out!
Funny how they don't get sucked out and they just hover there like, oh, I don't know, they were poorly hung on wires. But hey, this is a movie that dresses the female astronauts like the Powerpuff Girls. So again, I can't deny this movie's scientific understanding.
Kurt.
So 2 down, 2 more to go. There has to be some other convenient way to axe off the other unneeded characters.
Never got my subsystem checkout.
The circuit's been shorted. There's a misalignment in the booster connector.
Well, it turns out there's a power shortage on the boosters, which means somebody has to go out and fix it.
This looks like a job for the Expendables, Part 3. Oh, no, it's not the coolest action stars of all time never getting hurt. It's just the expendable people being expendable. But you know what? That's kind of cool! If you're 80 years old, suffer a blow to the head, and don't like entertainment. XG!
But they come across some sort of space station. Funny, they never noticed that before. And the 2 of them go inside. Could you move a little faster? Little faster, please. Oh my god, you're gonna show us every step they take in the process of getting that computer working, aren't you? Oh, hell, they're not even showing the process. They're just keeping the camera at this angle and they just look at the screen. And I'm not kidding. This shot of them just looking at a TV screen with nothing going on at all? 8 minutes long, folks. 8 minutes! Oh my god, this movie was just bad before, but now we suddenly worked our way into Manos territory. What the hell are you doing? Just get something done! Oh my god, really? You're doing this? Did the editor just commit suicide at the end of this movie? Lord knows I don't blame him, but what the hell? Tell the story! Develop the characters! Or... Cut! 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 But finally, after 8 minutes... 8 minutes! Okay, I'm getting carried away. Something does finally happen. They get some audio.
We are the collective minds of this world your craft now orbits.
Okay.
Be it enough for you to know that during the span of our evolution, our civilization has witnessed the birth and death of worlds and suns unfold. Your time is short. You may not enter our world. We have witnessed the self-destructive powers of the green planet you call Earth.
Green? What are they, colorblind? The planet's blue! How can we trust an advanced civilization if they can't even tell the difference between green and blue? Oh wait, the leprechaun piss. Yeah, I guess that makes sense.
You have destroyed your place in the universe.
Line!
Last of man, listen, of this we will tell you. Your journey will continue. Something very strange and very great awaits you beyond the rim of the universe. And now, last of man, your journey will begin.
Okay. Yes. What are we looking at? A magic eye picture? Do something! Hello? Oh, hey, it is a magic eye. I'm suddenly seeing the most beautiful words I've ever seen in my entire life. The end. So humanity can't see this advanced civilization that can't tell green from blue, but hey, on the plus side, something good's waiting for them. Yay for them. Sort of a weak-ass ending for a weak-ass idea, isn't it? This movie is sexist, racist, has no idea what good sci-fi writing is, and the idea comes out of a porno that the cinema snob would review. It's just dumb as hell. But to be fair, it's kind of funny. If you like dumbass movies, well, then this one is certainly up there on the dumb totem pole. If you crave camp like nobody's business, then you might find this to be your sci-fi monolith. It's corny, it's lame, it's filled with enough stupid scenes to get a lot of laughs out of people. So, if that sounds up your alley, give it a watch. I'm the Nostalgia Critic, and if you'll excuse me, I'm gonna find a woman to wash my socks. Ow!
Don't you miss being a woman?